Tennessee, the country music capital of the world and home of the Air Castle of the South. It's time for the Marty Stuart Show, featuring Marty Stuart, the Rolls Royce of country singers, Miss Connie Smith, the old Tennessee slicker, Leroy Troy, along with all the fabulous superlatives, Cousin Kenny Vaughn, handsome Harry Stinson, the Apostle Paul Martin, plus Gary Carter on the steel guitar. And today's special guest, a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, Mr. Vince Gill. Join us now for 30 minutes of fun and great country music. I'm your announcer. Now, how about a superlative welcome for our host, Mississippi's purveyor of real country music. Here is Marty Stuart.
My friend Eddie Stubbs. Eddie Stubbs is my friend, Cousin Kenny. Yes, 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 yes. Well, you know it ain't right to treat me like you do, no. Well, you know it ain't right to treat me like you do. When you don't want me to do these things to you. Well, you know it ain't right to treat me this way. Well, you know it ain't right to treat me this way. Take my money and throw all it away. Cousin Kenny, let him have it now. Tonight, say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, if you feel alright tonight, say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything's gonna be alright going on around here. We're gonna play some country music now. Somebody say howdy to me. Howdy back to you, ladies and gentlemen. How about a hand for my friend, the great Vince Gill, everybody. Vince Gill, Vince Gill. I can read the writing on the wall, but you pretend that nothing's changed at all. Well, I've got just one thing to ask you, if it's so. Just take your memory with you when you go, so I won't have to think about the lonely nights I'll be without someone to hold me when the cold wind blows. Take your memory with you when you go. I walk the floor and wonder what went wrong.
so I won't have to miss you. Just take your memory with you where you go. All turned around, boy.
Yes! That's how it's done, masterfully.
Wonderful country shuffle there from Vince Gill. He wrote that one, too, and a lot of folks were singing along. Superlatives, you were sounding outstanding on that there, too.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, I'm Marty Stuart. You're watching The Marty Stuart Show. We got country music on our mind today, ladies and gentlemen, but speaking of country music, one of the greatest of all time on the hay bale superlatives, Mr. Vince Gill. How about it for Vinny? Go, Vince. Here comes another great one right through that door. How about a hand for Miss Connie Smith, ladies and gentlemen? Come here, Constance. Oh, yeah.
Today I read the phone book and I memorized some lines. I walked the floor 100 miles to places in my mind. Then I cried some tears and tried to count them one by one. Oh, there's so many things you never get done. But I got some hurtin' done today. I got a lot of pain out of the way. I didn't get through missing you, but one thing I can say, I got a lot of hurting done today. Oh, yeah. I couldn't find the time to do some things I said I'd do, like burn your photograph that's signed, darling, I love you. I didn't find the time to smile, the minutes slipped away. Oh, there's just so many hours in a blue day. But I got some hurtin' done today. I got a lot of pain out of the way. I didn't get through missing you, but one thing I can say, I got a lot of hurting done today. I got a lot of hurting done today.
Mr. Gill. How about a hand for Mr. Vince Gill, ladies and gentlemen? Hi, buddy. I was thinking about it. The first time I ever saw you was at a bluegrass festival in Oklahoma, your home
Probably
state.
about 1974.
That's right. And you beat all I ever saw.
You did too. You had a bust.
Well, you had more talent than anybody there. And and one of the other things I wanted to, I've never thanked you, I don't think. The very first little demo tape that I ever made to try to get a record deal, you came over and was kind enough to play guitar and didn't charge me a dime. That's the kind of man he is. He still gives it all away. He does. And you and I always talk about guitars and guitar players, but I've never had a chance to tell you that I think you're one of the greatest guitar players in the world.
Thanks, Marty.
You're one of my favorite guitar players. I love you, guitar player. And I love you. And I asked Vince, everybody wants to hear Vince sing and write, but I've never took my eye off of his guitar playing. I asked Vince if he'd play an instrumental, and he came up with this one right here. Mr. Gill.
Right on.
talking about right there.
The amazing virtuosity there of Vince Gill, instrumentally, and How Great Thou Art. Thank you, Vince. Beautiful job.
Me and Vince Gill want you to drive to Nashville and come to the Country Music Hall of Fame. Right, Vinny? Hang out with all the cowboy, the western, the country, honky-tonk stars. We'll keep you covered. Speaking of honky-tonk stars, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The most popular man in country music, the old Tennessee slicker, the Sultan of Goodlettsville, Vince. Here he is, Leroy Troy, everybody. Come here, Leroy. Hey, come around the corner like you mean business. You know Vince, Connie, Gary. Vince Gill said he put the good in Goodlettsville. Well, since you're here, why don't you play us a song?
I am.
What you got on your mind?
One called Rabbit in a Log.
A precious number.
All right. There is a rabbit in the log and ain't got no dog. How will I get him? I know.
I don't know.
I'll get me a bird twisted in his hair. That's how I get him. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, that's how I get him. I know. I'll get me a bird twisted in his hair. That's how I get him. I know. I'll build me a fire and I'll roast that old hare. I'll roll him in the flames, make him brown. And I'll feast here tonight while the moon's shining bright. Find me a place to lie down. Lie down, lie down. Yeah, find me a place to lie down. And I'll feast here tonight while the moon's shining bright. Find me a place to lie down.
Seems like you ought to play one.
There's a chicken on a limb and I ain't got no hen. How will I get him? I know.
I don't know.
I'll stand right here and I'll wait till he dies. That's how I get him. I know. I know. I know. That's how I get him. I know. I'll stand right here and I'll wait till he dies. That's how I get him. I know. Well, I'm going down the track with a chicken on my back and soles on my shoes nearly gone. And a little ways ahead, there's an old farmer's shed. That's where I'll rest my worry bones. Worry bones, lazy bones. Yeah, that's where I'll rest my worry bones. Yeah, a little ways ahead, there's an old farmer's shed. That's where I'll rest my worry bones.
That's where he stopped it right there.
Great job there for Leroy Troy and Rabbit in the Log. I love that line there about going down the track with a chicken on my back. Right. I'd like to see that. You ever get into that predicament, Leroy, let me know, okay? Well, it's hymn time this week. We're going to call on Marty Stuart to lead the trio. Handsome Harry Stinson's going to chime in, and Vince Gill is going to get in there with a high part on one of the best love songs that Albert E. Brumley ever wrote, Rank Strangers.
I wandered again to my home in the mountains, to a new surly dawn. I was happy and free. I looked for my friends, but I never could find them. I found they were all rank strangers to me. Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother or dad, not a friend could I see, not a friend could I see. They knew not my name, they knew not my name, and I knew not their faces, and I knew not their faces. I found they were all rank rank strangers to me.
Rank strangers to me.
They've all moved away, said the voice of a stranger, to the beautiful home by the bright crystal sea. Some beautiful day I'll meet 'em in heaven, where no one will be a stranger to me.
Everybody I met,
Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother hearted, not a friend could I see,
not a friend could I see.
They knew not my name,
They knew not my name,
and I knew not their faces.
and I knew not their faces.
I found they were all rank strangers to me, rank strangers to me.
Once again, here's Marty.
Thank you, Mr. Stubbs. What is your nickname for Eddie Stubbs?
Chubby.
It applies. It does.
Yeah, he came on the road with us a couple years ago and was announcing for an Opry show we took on the road. And I tried for 2 months just to get Eddie to eat some cheese.
It didn't happen?
work, didn't
Oh, well, keep trying. Hey, thank you for coming by.
I love you.
I love you too, Vince Gill. Thank you for that body of work you've given us from great songs. How about one called Pocket Full of Gold?
You got it, Marty.
One of my favorites. Mr. Gill.
He slipped the ring off his finger when he walked in the room, and he found him some stranger and promised her the moon. But how many lies that you must have told? You think you're a rich man with your pocket full of gold, and for another man's treasure you'd say anything. But it's one night of pleasure with the trouble you'll bring. Don't look so surprised, 'cause son, I should know. I once was a rich man with my pocket full of gold. Some night you're gonna wind up on the wrong end of some jealous guy's gonna show up, and you'll pay for what you've done. And what will it say stone. Here lies a rich man with his pocket full of gold. Yeah, here lies a rich man with his pocket full of gold.
That is about as good as it gets. The great Vince Gill, everybody, comes. Yeah! On behalf of Vince Gill, Connie Smith, Leroy Troy, Gary Carter, the Fabulous Superlatives, and Eddie Stubbs. I'm Marty Stuart saying thank you for coming to see us. We'll see you again next week, right here on the Marty Stuart Show.